Alright, I'm doing here a video on healing. And this is no judgment here. We've all many people on this plane of existence are in a twin flame healing journey. You are. I we all are on one. I was just recently on one. It's over. Hopefully I'm not on another one. This happens. But I guess the goal is not to be in one for years and to start your healing and learn your lesson and move on. Because sometimes these are twin flames we don't stay with forever. So let's start this video. It's an oracle reading. And I'm putting this on my healing journey channel that I opened up. And my other one, Chong the Dog. I got two channels, y'all. And it's all going to be the same email. So that it will. Alright, I'm just going to put one of these up. Alright, we're just going to put one of these up and do a quick reading. This is what we're going to do. Alright, I'm going to do here. I'm just going to do this. And this is just, if you think that your life's kind of maybe going a little shitty. Things aren't the best going on in your life. That's okay. That is okay, because life is about sometimes bad things going on in your life. I mean, we all have been there. And some of you all are there right now. Alright, I'm going to get these because they seem to be the best. I love these Beloved Dead cards. I am a medium also. I love the Beloved Dead cards. They have so many different uses. And I'm all about saving money, y'all. All about saving money. I put together my card decks and everything, because why not save what you have? That is what you should do. Save what you have. Alright. Now let's see what comes up here. We have things. Some of you are obsessed with keeping your things. Materialistic. Materialism. We all could be that way. I could care less about my things, personally. And then you want to explore. You want to be the explorer. Some of you are destined to want to explore, and it's okay to want to explore. Last on the deck. Communication. Some of you are having restricted communication. That happens. I mean, maybe you're in one of these situations, as I do a lot of readings, where you're being ghosted. You're being ghosted from something or someone. This happens. And there really is nothing you can do about it. I mean, it happens on the twin flame journey. This is a common thing. Honestly, it is. It totally is. These people will go around, ghost you, act crazy, and then try to be your best friend the next day. But that's their job. It's their job to destroy you into healing. I mean, I found that out from just going on YouTube and being broken down little by little. Alright, we got here self. Some of you are on a journey of self-care. You want to know what your self is? Your self journey is what I'm getting with this one. And then eternity, immortality, your incurses and all that. You want to know about you're dealing with, you might be on the end of the cycle, you might have seen someone die. Your own immortality is being put forth before you. And then we have show, spotlight, express, create. Some of you are maybe creating a business, a family, or something, and you're kind of worried about your own mortality. Worried about your own mortality. That happens. All right, let me put this up here and get some more on this for you. But if I mean, I'm just bringing up the energy, guys. I'm just bringing up the energy. But in these energies, that we're all on the spotlight at times. And then we have dream. You guys have dreams, and sometimes I feel like in this energy, your family situation or whatever, your dreams have been put aside. Dreams have been put aside. Just got to make time for your dreams. Maybe get rid of what's not needed in your life. And some of you want to disappear, you want to decline offers. You know what? Take away what doesn't suit you, and what does suit you, keep. What doesn't suit you, just be like, you know what? I can't do it. That's all you got to do. If people say, why don't you want to go to this gathering or whatever, say, I just don't feel it. That's it. All right, and then you're being called to relax. Relax and enjoy your journey. Just relax and enjoy the time you got. I mean, life is this life and this plane of existence seems so short. And then we got painting, telling a story. When we live, we paint a story of our life. Who we were with, our kids, what our kids accomplished. In the end, it all becomes a story. And then they go to our funeral and they say, oh my God, that was such a nice lady or such a nice man. I remember going to their place and we would have apple pie or whatever, and your life is put in like a picture, like a painting. It's, your life is like a beautiful painting in the end. All right, and then we got quest. Guys are on a quest, a quest of life. This is what we do. We go on our own little personal quest, guys. That is what we do. And then purify. You're being called to purify yourself and find your journey. And just because you have kids doesn't mean you can't find your journey with your children. Sometimes if you find yourself with your kids, it helps them find their own dreams. It really does. So, I'm just saying. I mean, my kid now, seeing me doing all the YouTube stuff, is actually wanting to do more with his YouTube and says he's still young and he has a kid. So, I'm encouraging my kid. Then we have treatment, healing, and comfort. Some of you are being called to heal yourself. Heal yourself from this world, of all the stuff that this world is going on in the world. And then we got ring. Some of you are in a commitment, or maybe getting into a commitment, and you're going, is my life going to change when I get in this commitment? I mean, it's a scary thing. Commitments, you never know what is going to be hitting you with a commitment. Is my life going to change? Are they going to work with me? Are they going to work against me? What do I do? And that goes here. And then finding your own self-worth. Efforts will be rewarded within each. Success lies in the hand. Worth. Find your own worth by yourself, what your own worth is, without somebody else holding your hand. Sometimes people love us, but then they love us so much that they want to hold our hand. They don't want to show you how to do it yourself. They don't want you to be independent. And it even says in the Bible, sometimes, I read the Bible, And it says, you know, Jesus taught everybody how to fish. He just didn't sit there and give them fish. Sat there and taught them how to fish. Somebody doesn't want to see you fly. They want to keep you down. They want to keep you there. And then we have poverty. Some of you are in poverty and you're wondering, how am I supposed to do anything? And that's, you know, you got to figure out how you're going to get out of poverty. That's a big one right there. And then some of you are experiencing joy, like the dragonfly. You know? When if you have very little, make it work. I mean, honestly, to tell y'all, I don't have a lot, and I have a lot of things going on. Sometimes I just eat cheap, and I really don't like to eat meat, so I cut costs. And if you show your family with poverty how to cut their cost and things like that, and you lead by example, you come out of poverty. I mean, in this world, that you're not guaranteed money. You're not. There's no guarantee of any kind of money, y'all. And honestly, money doesn't even matter when you're dead. What does it matter? Nothing matters. It doesn't. And then we got play. Be creative, play, do things that don't cost money. Things that don't cost money are usually the most fun things. And we got memories, old acquaintances, maybe visit memories of old times to reflect. Memories of old times to reflect. Sometimes that's some of the best things we could do. That sometimes through your past, you find your future. You know, I'm not saying dwell in the past and stay in the past. I'm just saying reflect from the past. That's it. Then sunsets. You got deadlines and you're fade away, and some of you are getting old. You're aging. You've seen a lot of sunsets. I get it. I'm there. You know what? Make yourself a list. What would you like to do before the end of your days? Make a bucket list. Figure out what you want to do and who you're going to affect in before you pass away. Get your finances in order. That happens. Sometimes we got to do it in our 20s, honestly. Infusion, align, openness, harmonize, and collaboration. Collaborate with some people. Enjoy your time. Collaborate and do things that you enjoy. Not what other people enjoy, what you enjoy. Then we got empty. Some of you feeling empty. You're putting so much emphasis on family, relationships, friends, yada, yada, yada. What about yourself? What about honoring thyself? No one else's cares. You're not wasting their time. They're wasting your time when maybe you wanted to go on that trip. That's then my most favorite, revenge. Some people want revenge on you. For what? For living well? Revenge for living well? I mean, come on. Revenge for living well? Come on. I mean, that's just crazy. It happens, though. And then finally, collaborate. Collaborate's come up twice. Maybe whoever in this reading that has here, collaborate with somebody. I feel like this is one of the main energies of this is to collaborate. To bring a better tomorrow for yourself. That's what I'm feeling. I'm going to pull 3. I'm going to go. Alright, I'm going to get these believe cards for these. I don't know. I spent too much money on these. I really did. I spent like, I don't know, like $25 on these. Alright, let me grab a saying for you guys in this reading. I'm making it real quick. And this is Carol Burnett. I am at peace with my past. I could only change my life. No one else can do it for me, Carol Burnett. You could only change your life. No one else could change it for you. I mean, it's Carol Burnett had a good saying there. And then we have, yeah, I am thankful for, hang on, what others have done for me in my life. We got this one. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Melody Beatty. Beatty. Melanie Beatty. It's a very beautiful saying. Very beautiful, guys. Very beautiful. Just making these quick 15-minute readings for self-healing. And then here, I am acknowledging my plans. Maybe you acknowledge your plans too, y'all. I am acknowledging my plans and improving them. Growth and comfort do not coexist. David J. Schwartz. Growth and comfort do not coexist. To have growth, there is discomfort. It really is so good with this reading. And that is the end of this healing session. Maybe this was helpful, and I'm going to start making more of these. If you like it, let me know. Put it in the comments and stuff. I'm going to be putting on my healing journey channel also, y'all. So let me know if you liked it. And I'm going to have to pull this.